Good morning, guys. It's Lori from Passionate Penny Pincher, and today we are doing a make one, take one freezer cooking challenge where we are going to make one meal for ourselves and we're going to make one to take to someone else in need. So you could give this to a friend, a family member, someone who's sick, maybe someone who's got a kiddo who just had a new baby. We're going to show you how to do it. If you order our freezer meals today, we're going to send you our little happy thing to send to put on the bag. The best deal today is to buy the freezer menu box. This is a special kit. We just created it yesterday. We will not make any more freezer kits. Freezer menus box, freezer expansion pack, which means you will have 12 weeks of freezer meals here. 4 more weeks of freezer meals here. You will have a total of 12 weeks of 12 weeks plus 4 weeks. So you'll have 16 weeks of freezer meals. We're going to also send you 2 of our freezer bag stands, which you'll see how I'm going to use those today. We will send you everything you need. Okay, as you're hopping on, tell me what you're making for dinner tonight. Tell me if you have hung out for a long time here. I would love to know. I'm super excited that y'all are here. Today we are going to I'm excited about this meal. We are making an Asian sesame chicken salad, which I was talking to a friend this weekend, and they were saying that so often when they get meals, it's a younger couple, and they said a lot of times when they do meals, it's like the meal train. How many of y'all have gotten a meal train from somebody? And a lot of people these days are door dashing, which is great. But if you are on a meal train and you get 14 days of DoorDash gift cards, you kind of get sick of eating out all the time. He was saying, there's only so many times you can get cold food and be excited about it, because ultimately DoorDash food is not like fresh food. So this is what we're doing to kind of make it different. The first thing we're going to make, hang on, y'all. Summit, come. You guys, a dog must be walking by in our neighborhood. He goes nuts. When the dogs walk by, that's when it gets a little crazy at our house. Summit, come. Sit. Y'all want to say hi to Summit? Come here, buddy. Sit. Okay, hopefully he'll stay. He won't stay. Okay, so the Asian sesame, let me tell y'all what the Make One Challenge is first. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one meal to prep for our own families tonight. We're going to make one meal to take to someone in need. And we're going to do this all day, all week, 5 days through the week. I would love to hear if this is something that y'all love doing. I know it's something that I've been excited about because I love getting a good meal. So we're going to prep the Asian sesame chicken salad. Then we're going to prep a dessert, which I'm excited about. I'm going to show you how to pack it and wrap it. It's going to be super fun. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with this. And y'all, there is something, last night I packed this chicken and there was something in here and it's just grossing me out. I think it's a little piece of the plastic. So I'm just going to get rid of that because I don't want to serve somebody at a meal with plastic in it. That just seemed weird. I think it's the plastic wrap from the chicken. I was undoing the chicken. Okay, so we've got our bags of chicken. So we're making the exact same thing in both bags. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Into both bags. That's going to be just about all that I have. I'm actually a little bit short, so I'm going to go ahead and use up the rest of it because I'm almost out of that. Then we're going to add in 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a tablespoon of brown sugar, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. So I've got my sesame oil. Y'all, you just dump this in the bag. And what's nice about this recipe is that this cooks in the crock pot. We're actually going to grill ours tonight. So you can either put it in the crock pot, you can grill it, whichever is easiest for you guys. Do that one. It will definitely be worth it. Then we are going to add a little bit of brown sugar, which I totally forgot to get out because I was trying to hurry this morning. And this is just a tablespoon of brown sugar. That's a very generous tablespoon. A little bit of garlic powder. And y'all, I don't measure a ton around here. I mean, this isn't going to matter, but it's a teaspoon. So if you really wanted to measure, you can measure, but I mean, it's teaspoon. There you go. Teaspoon. So we just prepped 2 freezer meals. Guys, how many of y'all could do that? I mean, it was so simple, so easy to do, so worth it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this in here. And this is how we're going to wrap it to take to a friend. As you're hopping on, make sure, I would love to hear, do y'all do freezer meals? Have you ever made freezer meals before? Do you love them? Do you think they're crazy? Are they worth it for you? When you pack it, what I like doing is packing all the supplies as much as I can together. So we're going to try this out super fast. I will tell you the deal on the freezer meal kit today is amazing. You're going to get the big box, the mega freezer meals box, the little freezer meals box, 2 of the baggy stands. I think you also get all the baby cards for like $59, you guys. It's an $89 value. You are going to love this. They're so good. But even if, whatever you do, y'all, mix this up to take it. Now I'm going to show y'all how you're going to mix it up. I would definitely put the one that you're giving in a double bag. I'm actually going to prep this one for tonight. So my bigger one, this is ours. Hang on, this one's ours. So that's our dinner for now. All I'm going to do is I'm going to bag this up double, and then I'm going to put all of the things that the people who are making it need into a bag. So I've got my Eichmann sesame salad. This is the baby card that's going to tell them what to do with the recipe when they make it. So they'll know this is what I've got to do. So it makes it super, super simple. Also, if you will hit that share this over on Facebook, we will enter you to win a $25 Amazon gift card. I'm going to put this in here. Okay. Now, the next things that it calls for are the day of cooking ingredients. And so the things that they're going to need are some sliced almonds. So I'll put those in the bag. Some mandarin oranges. Some sesame seeds. Some Asian sesame dressing. And then I'm super excited about this one because, y'all, it calls for these guys. Have y'all ever had these? This is what makes a salad when you go to a fancy restaurant and taste fancy. So we're going to put that in their bag. And then we're also going to add in, what else was I going to add in? Oh, we're going to go ahead and do some slicing. So we're going to slice up for them. You can do one of two things. It depends on how well you know the person and if you know the situation of the person. I am just going to put this in their bag for them. Now, I bought a bunch of these little bags at Amazon. I think they're a little bit too small. If you can find a bigger bag, it would be better. But they're super cute. They were like 30 cents a piece at Amazon. So I feel like to be able to take somebody a sweet little happy gift, this is going to be their romaine. Now you can chop it off ahead of time, but I'm just going to pop it in the bag. And then I am going to go ahead and slice for them their green onions and their cilantro. So often, a lot of times lately, recently, maybe in the last few years, I tried. How many of y'all have tried this Home Chef? Have any of y'all tried those meal kits like Home Chef or what are some of the other HelloFresh? When I've gotten those, it's a great concept. It's expensive. It's super expensive. The concept is decent, but it's super pricey and the food is hard to make. So what I love about these is these are easy. Like, y'all, we're going to make food easy for them. Literally, all they're going to do is dump that chicken in the crock pot, or they could put it on their grill if they want to. You're going to put everything they need. This is their fresh cilantro that's already chopped for them. Pop that in the bag. And then we're going to do some fresh green onions. And I'm going to chop this up for myself real fast tonight because I love fresh cilantro. So we've got their cilantro. Well, they're kind of messy. And then we're going to chop up their onions for them. And what I love about this is compared to my friend who just had a baby, maybe recently, and he said, we were talking the other day, it's actually the guy who does our video for YouTube, which if you haven't watched our videos, check him out. But Ben and I were talking and I said, do you get sick of would you prefer a home cooked meal as a dish, or would you rather just have someone give you a DoorDash gift card? And he said, honestly, if I know the person who's cooking can cook, I'd prefer to have a fresh meal because it means they get fresh food instead of like, we all get so sick of eating out. And I think especially if you've got somebody who's sick, has had an illness, has had a new baby, the last thing they want to think about is how to have fresh food at home, but they don't want to just sit and eat McDonald's or Cracker Barrel or what else is on DoorDash every night. So if you can just deliver them a cute little bag like this, I love it. I think they're going to love it. I was so happy when he told me that because I was like, maybe everybody would rather just have like tzatziki's on, the whole time. But he was like, no, I'd much rather have a real meal made for me. So I thought that was so fun to hear that. Okay, so we've got our meals done. I'm going to do this part. And then do y'all want to see me? Let me know. Give me hearts or likes if you would love to see me make the dessert. Do y'all want to see the dessert or are you good? If so, I'm going to have to tidy up here a bit. On the bag, you are going to clip on for them the directions on how to make it. So this is a little sheet. And what you'll do is you'll just add to it. Hang on, I'll show you on this one. You'll just write your notes down. So it's got on the sheet, anybody who orders our freezer meals, we're going to send this out to you today. You have to order a freezer meals box to get this, but it basically says on the menu, and then you're going to write in it Asian chicken salad, serve with whatever they're going to serve with. We're going to make a dessert for them really fast. And then we're going to put some cute bows. Y'all have some cute bows because y'all know I love a ribbon. So we're going to do this ribbon. Hang on. I so thought, do y'all want to see me make the pie? Everybody wants to see, should we make the pie together? I'd love to make it with y'all if you want to see it. So we're going to put a cute bow around this and wrap it up. And y'all would do this. Actually, we've got enough ribbon there to do too. Let's do that. We don't want to waste any ribbon. So you can take this to them, take it, give them a meal to prep. Y'all, I feel like this is one of the nicest gifts. So we're going to do this every day this week. We'll either make one to take to someone. You could also just prep it for your own fridge, which would be totally fine. There we go, guys. How much would you love if someone brought you one of these today? Would you be super excited if someone brought you that? I promise these are so easy. If you've never done freezer meals, this is the way to do it. I'm going to clean up my space really fast just so I can make this pie. Y'all, this pie looks amazing. And I have to tell y'all, if you're watching on YouTube, you're probably dying. I have to tell y'all, Sheree was here cooking on Friday. Together, we had so much fun. We had the best time. Sheree is such a good cook. The lady who puts together all of our recipe plans for us, y'all, she is an amazing cook. But we were laughing about on Facebook Live, for whatever reason, her nose always runs every time she's on Facebook Live. And of course, we're like cooking with you guys. Y'all, normally my nose does not run, but this morning it's running like crazy. So I'm sorry if you're watching. I'm getting over a cold, which is making me crazy. Oh, the other thing to add in, y'all, that recipe also calls for sesame seeds. So you want to stick this in your bag. You're going to also stick this in your bag. I know I'm going to get so many comments today on me being crazy and unorganized. That's because it's a Monday. We were in Kansas City this weekend because my nephew got moved up to major, I believe, in the Army. And so we were a little crazy. So I just got back late last night, and then we did Mother's Day, all the things. So I'm a little unorganized this morning, as always, which is probably the way you are. But here's what I'm here to tell you. If I can do this, if I can organize dinner and make a meal and get this together, y'all, trust me, you can do this too. It is totally doable. Okay, we're going to pop that in there. Meal to take. Let's tidy up this space super fast. And then we're going to make this ice cream, which looks amazing. Y'all, has anybody made, let me look at you guys super fast. Has anybody made the apple pie a la mode from the freezer expansion pack? Y'all, get this kit today. You're going to grab this. You're going to grab the big box, 12 weeks of grocery lists and menu plans, 4 weeks of grocery lists and menu plans. My sweet assistant, who's amazing, y'all, Andrea, I was showing her these this weekend, and I was telling her about talking to y'all about it. And she was like, do people understand what they're getting when they get this? That they get like color-coded recipes in a beautiful box and everything is done for them? If you don't know that, that's what they come like. Anyways, the apple pie a la mode that we're going to make is from, where is it? Where did I put it? Let's see. Here it is. It is from week 15 of the freezer expansion pack. So pull that one out. We're going to start with a 1 ounce can of apple pie filling. Can y'all see this? Everybody see this pretty well. Let's see. And it's going to be this kind of a day, you guys. That just fell off. I cannot make this stuff up. Hang on. Okay, here we go. We're going to start again. Okay, here we go. So we're going to hopefully open this can, which I don't think is going to open. Y'all. Okay, the can is not going to open. No way is this can going to open. Okay, Lord. I think some days that God laughs down at me. He's like, Lori, I know you think your day is going to be easiest today, but I'm here to tell you, maybe it's not. Now, how am I going to open this thing? I don't think it'll open this way. I'm hoping. Hey, James, I need you. My hero is here. Seriously, I need you. Like, for real, need you. Okay, y'all. He told me, he was like, Lori, I'm in a hurry this morning. Come here. You come show that you need to see you. They like to see you. So we have somebody coming today. It totally, the thing popped. I don't know that it's openable. Is it openable? Come over here so they can see you on the screen. So, okay, this is why you need a husband. Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really for this reason.
I like him, having him around because he wasn't supposed to be here today, and I was telling him I was super stressed, and he knew I'm always super stressed. I'm going to try.
I just turned the can opener over, a little hack. So I just turned the can over.
Yay!
But the problem is this really makes a really sharp edge. So be very, very, very careful if you ever open a can that way. You got a super sharp edge. So just dump it.
Half of it.
Okay.
Y'all, you don't even know how happy I am. He was home. I was literally like, Lord, I'm supposed to make this recipe. Okay, yeah,
okay,
that's perfect.
So there's half, but like I said, it makes a very, very sharp edge, but at least it gets your can open.
Yay!
So there's a little hack, but be very, very careful.
Don't y'all think James needs to retire and just come home and be my videographer helper? Wouldn't y'all love to see him more often? He doesn't really want to retire. Well, he might want to retire. Okay, so we have a graham cracker crumb is what we've got. Graham cracker crumb crust, y'all. We put in some layers of apples. Thank the Lord that he is home. Perfect, thank you. I've got more in the fridge if you can pull those out. Chef today. Then you're going to add a layer of ice cream on top. And you're just going to kind of go like this, okay? Y'all, this recipe looks divine. Then you're going to pop this guy in the freezer. I'm going to show it to you really fast what it looks like. Pop him in the freezer for about 30 minutes. Now, the recipe calls for butter pecan ice cream. I did not use butter pecan. And I'm going to be real sloppy with this morning because y'all are here. And this is the one that my family's going to eat tonight. Okay. So do you see that? You've got your apples on one level. And then the next level is, so you've got your apples first. And then you've got your ice cream. Now, what we're going to do next is open up this guy. So this is one I already prepped ahead. We're going to take some syrup. We're going to pop this in the microwave for 30 seconds. Y'all, one of these days, I'm going to be super organized. I have dreams of being the most organized Facebook Liver ever, but I never am. James is going to pull that can out for me. And so I always get here thinking I'm going to be here super ready on time for everything, and then I'm not. But if, like I said, if I can do this, you can do this. I promise. Okay, we're going to pour that. I just wanted to get it a little softened to pour over the ice cream. Now, you could add pecans on here as well if you wanted to. I am not going to add pecans because I'm not a big pecan person. Then you're going to add in the rest of your apples. Y'all, this is going to be so good. It's basically an apple pie a la mode freezer. And what's nice about this one is you can keep it frozen. So when you deliver this to someone, you will take it frozen to them. You're going to add another layer of ice cream. You're going to take it frozen to them. You're going to, let me make sure that's right. Yes. We're going to take it frozen to them. We're going to cover it with ice cream. Before you serve it, you're going to add, once this freezes, you're going to add a little more ice cream to it. This is actually going to be, just to be fast. Get a knife. I promise this is going to be, I mean, how could this be bad, right? So we're going to take it like this. And then because I'm going to pop it in the freezer really fast, I don't want that ice. Well, I would let it freeze. You know what? I'm not going to do it wrong. Let this section freeze again. Okay. I'm just going to get all the ice cream out at this point. You're going to let this freeze. And then once it's frozen, you're going to drizzle on a little bit more of the caramel sauce. And y'all are going to have the best dessert. And it stays frozen. So if you're wondering, like, do I freeze this one or not? A lot of our desserts had not been freezer friendly in the first box, but we've updated. So all of the boxes in the current freezer, all the desserts in this box and this box are all now freezer friendly. So there you have it. I'm going to pop this guy in the freezer before it gets all melty. And I need to put it in my freezer really badly. pop that guy in the freezer. Y'all, that is it. So simple. So tonight when I take dinner, I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to take it to some of the girls at my co-working space. Here's what they're going to get. They're going to get this. It's going to come in a happy box. I'm also going to have dinner for myself. Guys, you can make this week with us and you can prep it ahead, or you make one to give to someone, or you can make one and have it for you yourself this summer. So you can make this one for dinner tonight and then prep one ahead. Y'all, I promise this is worth it. Again, the best deal on these boxes is to buy the freezer meal box along with so this is 12 weeks of freezer meals. You're going to get the expansion pack, 4 more weeks. So you get 16 weeks of freezer meals delivered to you. A lot of people love the PDF files, but it's going to cost you less for us to print these, and you're going to have them organized. You'll also get the freezer bag stands, the baby cards. Y'all, this is such a good deal. If you want to check it out, visit shop.passionatepennypincher.com. We will be on tomorrow. We are making black bean casserole. So if y'all want to check it out, let me know. Y'all have an amazing day. Try this out. Y'all, make one, take one, may. Come do it with us. I'm super thankful for y'all. Have a beautiful day, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.